The Providers is brought to you by Pass Through Productions. In partnership with Next Hunting Products.
Nothing cures a troubled mind like leaving boot prints in the mud. As the crisp morning air stands up your neck of hair and your adrenaline starts to flood. When you're a provider, you understand the things the woods can do. How you can lose yourself in the things that you love, but you can find yourself in them too. Yeah, we're the hard-hunting, freeze of fair land providers. Yeah, we're the hard-hunting, freeze of fair land providers.
You are watching The Providers.
Welcome to this week's episode of The Providers. We've got two great hunts for you this week. We're going to start off with a buck hunt. Kevin's going to take you there. Let's see what happens.
October 1st, 2014. Been dying to get up in the stand with a bow for bucks. Finally here. I'm more excited than ever. I got my trail cameras. Haven't been real hot lately, the last week or two here, but this year in velvet and a few in hardhorn, we've got more big bucks on trail camera than ever. And this particular property I'm hunting now is one of my best spots. Don't run a trail camera on this one this year. I was able to watch it from the driveway from the back of my truck. So low impact. No scent in here, and there's a giant out here. I haven't come up with a name yet. Probably should, because I'll be hunting him probably all season. But he's probably in the 160s. He's big, along with a bunch of other 8 points that are over 100. So we'll see what happens. Usually he's out. He's kitty corner for me in the back corner of this other field here, so I don't know if I can get footage of him tonight from where I'm at, but I've got plenty of footage of him from the back of my truck this summer. So he's big. Don't really know if he moves on this side much, but I got a good wind for it, so we're just gonna sit back and try to learn a little bit about him and maybe get a game plan going for a little later in the season.
You are watching The Providers.
Alright, October 2nd. We got evening of October 3rd. It's the evening of October 5th. It's the evening of October 6th. October 7th. October 16th. October 17th. I don't even have the camera on yet. I'm in the skiddiest tree you've ever seen with this 20 mile an hour wind, 30 mile an hour winds. October 18 evening hunt here. And October 19 evening hunt, getting in late here. Oh, this isn't gonna be good this year. The guy that owns all this woods back here, he has now got a 4-wheeler, and he is gonna continue to ride around, I bet you, all the time. All the deer are scattering right now as we speak. Oh, jeez.
gave you permission to hunt?
Mr. Of course.
Mr. gave you permission to hunt where?
Right here.
To shoot deer where?
On his property.
Whose property's that?
Yes, I know.
Why are you pointing this way?
Well, sir, I videotape all my hunts, and the deer come from your property. So what I do, I videotape them coming over, and I can't listen. Now listen, I hunt. This is what I do. Windows in the back are just slightly closed. You can't have all the windows open because the deer can see you in here. So as they come over, I close these ones, pop these ones open if they come this way.
As long as we're understood, you don't shoot anything on this side.
Never have, sir. And this blind has been here for 3 years, and so have those tree stands.
I know, I've watched you grow over the years.
Okay. Hey, you never had a problem with me, sir. That's
No, no, hey,
no.
Don't get upset.
I'm not getting upset. I'm just letting you know that it was his nephew that I think you had a problem with years ago, but you have never had a problem with me, sir. I've been here for 8 years, I think.
So your name's Kevin?
Yes.
Now, I'm not into hunting, but like I told you, if you're into hunting, fine as that. But I got 120 acres here, and I never got really into hunting.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not some sort of nutcase saying you are, evil or whatever, you're killing Bambi's dad or whatever. My deal is just like, hey, I'm not into it. I'm basically a vegetarian, and it's just like, it doesn't make any sense in my heart to allow somebody to come out here and kill a critter.
Okay.
It's just like, hey. So I respect you, you respect me. Okay.
All right. Have a good day. Well, I'm gonna get out of here now. The only positive thing I can think of right now is that after he drove around, scared all the deer out, I will definitely get out without spooking any deer tonight. It's October 23rd. Alright. October 24. It's October 25. It's the morning of October 27. Alright, it's October 28. October 29 in the morning. It's October 30 here in Michigan. I think I'm a little crazy. Halloween night. Raining almost to the point of snow. Alright, November 1st. Morning of November 3rd. Well, it's the morning of November 4th. It's November 5th. Same stand I hunted yesterday morning. Or last night, sorry. I left all my camera gear in here. Seen some bucks chasing does. I couldn't tell what they were, so hopefully there's a decent one in here. I think it was about 8:15. Caught a little movement coming through the thick stuff. Meep. 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 He come cutting across the wood lot here. Got down in here behind me. I could not get him stopped in a couple holes I had the whole way through. He got right in my wind stream. He didn't know what was up. I mean, he sat there for 3-4 minutes. Finally decided to turn. Head back the way he came from. And he stopped, and I had just a couple little bushes right next to his body, so I shouldn't throw my arrow off. So I shot, and I definitely hit him. I didn't hear him fall, but the leaves are wet from last night still. If I had to guess, I'd say liver shot, but I don't know.
You are watching The Providers.
Checking my arrow in the shot. The arrow's completely red from one end to the other. My rule is if I don't see him drop or hear him drop, I wait. So I'm gonna sneak out, go out the long way, away from him, go back, see if I can see anything on the TV with the footage, eat a little something, decide when I'm gonna come back out after him. So maybe lunchtime, maybe later. I'm gonna start tracking this deer. We gave it 3.5 hours, so we'll at least go a little ways here. We followed the blood for a ways, and a couple spots where he got a little bit, he didn't know which way he was going. He had a couple little misdirections in there, you know, all within 10-20 yards, so it wasn't that bad. He's getting out of the thick stuff, and then there's some little open stretch and then some more thick stuff up there. Well, we found a little patch of blood heading that way, and I grabbed the binoculars, looking around, I seen his antlers sticking up and a bunch of downfall and stuff. That's that 9, man. Tell you what, when I first seen him on trail camera, so something clicked in my mind. Even though I seen bigger ones on my trail camera, I'm like, he had a huge body. I'm like, ah, man, I want to shoot him this year. And he's pretty nice, man. November 5th. Been hunting every day. Got back from Missouri like the 25th or so. Decided to, I checked all my cameras and decided to take the rest of the bow season off till gun season. Been hunting all day, not sitting quite all day, but getting cameras checked and moving stands in the middle of the day. But finally, haven't had a picture of a good one here since early October, but this one I haven't had a picture of since September. Good 18.5-inch spread, inside spread. He was a real good one, so I was happy. I was pumped. He lost a lot off his body. It turns out we got a lot of pictures of that one on another property about 3/4 of a mile away. He showed up there a lot.
Well, when me and Greg go check out the goodies this thing has, check out Greg on a doe hunt he did last year.
It is October 6th and I just got out of work, so I am rushing out to get into a stand here by about 4:30. It's a stand I haven't hunted yet. I'm pretty excited about it. I need a perfect wind to hunt this spot, and I've got a beautiful wind blowing straight out of the south right now. So going to be sitting with a cornfield on one side of me, a bean field on the other, and just outside of a huge bedding area. So typically I see a lot of deer out of this stand. I got no reason to believe that tonight should be any different, so we're going to see if we can do some freezer filling on a doe, or maybe lay our eyes on a nice buck. So hang with me, it's going to be fun.
Well, I get here and I was actually in for a little bit of a surprise. They cut the beans this morning, so could be good. I still got standing corn on the north of me, but big bedding area, corn, cut bean field. And I'm sitting in a huge row of oak trees with acorns scattered on the ground, so I don't know what else I can do to turn things in my favor tonight.
You are watching The Providers.
Yes, big ol' mature doe down. It is early. That's all I know. It's early. It is 5:05, and we just did some freezer stocking. I am probably going to get down, even though it's not dark, and go see if I can find her, get her loaded up in the truck. Since I live in Ingham County, here in Michigan, where the chronic wasting disease has started this year, I got to take my deer over to get it checked at the DNR check station. So I believe they close at 8 o'clock, so I am gonna see if I can get her in the truck and get her over there and get her checked so I can get her to the processor, since the weather's supposed to be pretty warm here the next couple of days. So I'm gonna pack it up and we'll see you when we hit the ground. Gonna go see if we can't track this doe. My arrow's sitting right up here, so I know where our point of impact is. It's gonna be a matter of which way she ran. Well, here she is. Great big old doe. She is gonna fill some freezers, starting with mine. But first thing I gotta do is get her out of here, go get her checked at the DNR check station, and get her over to get her processed. So it's been a pretty fun night tonight.
Well, thanks for watching this week's episode of Providers. Okay, well, make sure you check us out on social media, and we're gonna get out here because the flies are terrible.
Nothing cures a troubled mind like leaving boot prints in the mud. As that crisp morning air stands up your neck of hair and your adrenaline starts to flood.